Welcome to this dramatic therapy monologue. Listen to this meditation with an open mind and heart. In between each part, focus on your breath. Start now by inhaling deeply through your nose and slowly exhaling through your mouth. Then gently turn your attention to the natural rhythms of your breath. I am not someone who has ever found pleasure easy. No. Pleasure is a thing that baffles me, actually. It frightens me as much as it fascinates me. As a little boy, I watched my parents, all glowing after parties, laughing about old jokes only they understood. There was a deep joy I could almost feel pressing against the kitchen walls, but never quite entering my little world. At school, everyone seemed to be chasing something. Shiny new phones, forbidden cigarettes behind the old gym. I would stand in the cold, hands deep in my pockets, watching the smoke rise, choosing not to join in. I became the reliable one, the dependable kid, the one teachers patted on the head, who parents said made good decisions. It did not stop at school. In my 20s, everyone else was out, drinking themselves into oblivion and disappearing into dark flats with strangers. I was reading books about delayed gratification. I would sit at parties and gently set the glass of whiskey down, untouched. I denied myself the quick win, always. I would not let the night tell me who I was or what I might want. I would text home, making sure I got exactly 7 hours of sleep, telling myself tomorrow must always matter more than tonight. It sounds clever, perhaps. People say, "You are so disciplined, you think so far ahead." But it is not always wisdom. Sometimes it is fear. Sometimes it is a little boy watching from the hallway, anxious that if he lets himself be swept away tonight, tomorrow might vanish entirely. I have felt moments, yes, small, crackling moments where I wanted to dive in. There was a girl once, laughing, daring me to jump into a midnight river, and I almost did it. Almost. But I hugged my jacket tighter and said no, and walked away. All the while, longing to stay. I have denied myself pleasure so fiercely that after a while it stopped knocking on my door. That is the truth. My friends say, have some cake, stay for one more episode, let yourself go a little. But I say no, always no, as if the word itself might protect me from chaos. I have become wary of chaos, wary of what might happen if I just let go. My life is calm, predictable, successful even. But sometimes, under all the clean lines and quiet achievements, there is this terrible empty echo. And here is my crisis. Because I am not okay. I am really, truly not okay. Something is missing. Sometimes I wonder if I have simply become a collection of disciplined habits, a man-shaped bundle of decisions stacked one after the other, always looking forward, never looking down to see if I am still standing on any kind of ground at all. I have lost friends. I have lost lovers. Not in some dramatic shouting match way, but quietly, in the slow chill of me saying, no, I have to get up early. I missed weddings, birthdays, nights that could have become legends. For what? For an imagined future that keeps receding further away the more I chase it. My flaw is not that I have too little willpower. My flaw is that sometimes I believe the only safe way to exist is to never let the universe surprise me. But here it comes, the shift, the breath after the storm. Recently, at my father's funeral, my sister looked at me and said, "You know, he always admired your discipline, but he said what he loved about you was when you let yourself laugh." I do not remember the last time I truly laughed, really laughed, heart open, body loose, head thrown back, not thinking if it was proper or earned or safe. It stopped me cold. Standing among wilting flowers and hollow platitudes, I heard it. I let myself inhale. I let myself exhale. And I realized, perhaps pleasure, the messy, short, chaotic kind, is not the enemy of depth. Perhaps it is the beginning of it. Perhaps a night spent dancing badly is a kind of prayer. So now, I am trying. I am letting small pleasures enter my life. I eat cake. I sleep in. I let myself laugh, loud and ugly, if only sometimes. I picture all those moments I missed, and I let their possibility live in future nights yet to come. It is not easy. The discipline lingers. But every time I open the door, just a little, the night feels warmer. The depth I longed for. Perhaps it was always waiting on the other side of pleasure, not in spite of it. I am learning to let go. I am learning to live. I want it all now, depth and duration, but also flashes of joy. I am here. I am alive. Thank you for listening. As this monologue ends, inhale once more. Let whatever feeling rose up settle as you exhale slowly. Let yourself return gently to the natural rhythms of your breath. Take with you the knowledge that sometimes allowing yourself a little chaos is the greatest pleasure of all.